Hey guys, it is the end of 2024 and our virtual pistol course called From the Ground Up has been out for almost 4 years now. That's crazy. We're going to be posting the entirety of that curriculum online for free over the next few weeks. Hopefully YouTube doesn't ban the videos immediately. They probably will. Our homework for the course though is going to be available on our website, SHEPDEV.online or SHEPDEVdevelopment.com to download as a printable PDF and use in conjunction with the course that hopefully isn't banned online. I originally created this course due to a need I had personally for a structured dry fire program. My training was all over the place at the time and I wasn't seeing consistent progress on the range. At that time, many moons ago, there wasn't really any dry fire programs that functioned in a scheduled manner, like a workout routine, such as like a push-pull legs to say, hey, this is what you need to do today on your gun, like a dry fire workout, so that you can see the results next week in your live fire. And learn how to track both the metrics in your live fire and dry fire to make sure you have consistent progress. Now, why are we putting this course up now for free? The main reason is that I don't want anyone paying for a course that hasn't evolved with me over the last 4 years. My thinking and explanations have changed in some ways, and I think I can deliver these concepts in a deeper and more impactful manner nowadays. Another reason I had this course was to help offset my ammo costs and help me continue training and teaching on the range. Nowadays, I've got an ammo sponsorship, so that checkbox is also filled. So my hope now is that putting this course out will increase its exposure and assist guys like me that need a structured pathway to real performance on the gun and are maybe just lost on the interwebs. I still stand by this course as a great foundation. We've had 229 students across 25 countries now, I believe. There's been a lot of good feedback. These students have ranged from guys opening the box on their first pistol to masterclass shooters that were just looking for a different perspective on the building blocks of shooting. The feedback from them is pretty evident that if you put in the work into the structured routine, you will see progress in your shooting. The key word here is work. Yes, the program is free, but now you're paying with your time and your effort. Hopefully though, giving a pathway to that end goal of shooting performance will assist with getting the wisdom and knowledge first, so that you can then apply a focused effort in the right places and increase your shooting skill set in a quicker and more efficient manner. So I really hope this helps, guys. Take care and enjoy the course. Welcome to the SHEPDEV Development Online Training Course. My name's Jay. Thank you guys. I sincerely appreciate that you took the dive in here to train with me. We're going to become better shooters as a result of the work we're putting in through this course. And that's essential that we do the work. We got to get our hands on our gun daily and play with it. I'm not going to get too deep into my credentials because credentials themselves don't really make a competent shooter or instructor. But I work for the League of Shadows. But I don't want that to cloud your judgment. I've got a few cool records, but I'm not the best shooter around, nor did my credentials play a large role in any of those abilities. In fact, in a lot of ways, there were some painfully bad habits that I had to break out of to get to where I am at now. It doesn't matter what your background is right now, whether you're an active or aspiring law enforcement, military, or you're looking to do this course to become a competitive or even recreational shooter, or you want to be a protector of others and yourself by concealed carry. This course encompasses the shooting skill set, and because of that, will make you a better shooter regardless of your background. If you are a more experienced shooter, then I still recommend you look over the first module for a review, as every new perspective helps solidify our understanding of the fundamentals and the shooting skill set. No matter what your interest or discipline is, we all share that same desire to become better shooters, and by becoming better shooters, we can transfer that skill across many disciplines. If you put the time into this program, you will become a better shooter. And that's not because this is groundbreaking material, but because you're taking those simple steps to develop a difficult skill set. I'm going to try to make this as entertaining as possible, and there's going to be a ton of chops and cuts to ensure that the information is articulated well for you and that I'm not wasting too much of your time. We'll be taking you right from opening the box on your new gun to getting the skills required to run a blazing sub 2 second build drill. Now this isn't necessarily a gear course, but I will be covering some basics on gear to ensure we get off the ground in a good way. This course does only cover handguns and primarily striker-fired handguns, but a large benefit of becoming proficient on a handgun is that those proficiencies will carry over better to a rifle platform than vice versa. There are no skill prerequisites for this course. However, there are some gear requirements and some optional gear that will make this course more worthwhile for you. The kit you will require is a pistol with at least 2 magazines, 250 rounds of ammunition, and a shot timer. I would recommend investing in a painfully expensive dedicated shot timer, but if you're not up for that right now, you can use an app on your phone that gives you the ability to detect dry fire or at least a par timer. You will also benefit from a holster and magazine pouches, as a lot of the skills we get to deeper in the course involve the draw. Don't worry about getting that new gun or that latest piece of kit. Remember, it's not going to fill in that gap in your skill set, and it's not going to make you a better shooter. You do not need to shoot a large amount of rounds to become a proficient shooter. This course has been largely based around dry fire because it's been shown time and time again to work. This also isn't a mindset course, but we do need to ensure that as we're learning the shooting fundamentals and skill set, that we're applying it properly in the context that it deserves, and in whatever context you are developing it for yourself. We'll go a lot quicker and further in this course if we're thoughtful about the actions we take. If we think first and then prepare based on the context of that information, we'll waste less time and we'll become better quicker. As Marcus Aurelius says, you could be good today, instead you choose tomorrow. I like to say, but again, you choose tomorrow. And we are all guilty of this. The work is here, it's outlined for you in this course, but we have to be prepared to do it, and we have to dedicate ourselves to getting our hands on our gun daily so we develop the habits and skill set of good shooters. Throughout this course, have an open mind of what you're seeing. I'm going to show you techniques and a bunch of different options. Take what works for you and dismiss what doesn't. There's always room for improvement, and these techniques won't be the last effective techniques you see in your lifetime. My grip, trigger control, stance, they've all gone through so many changes over the years. I'm going to do my best to filter out my biases to the techniques so that you aren't wasting your time filtering out my biases for me, but I'm sure some of those are going to be sneaking through. And as a disclaimer, I am right-handed. Some of the nuances of being a left-handed shooter on a non-ambidextrous gun are going to have to be learned from a left-handed shooter that's been there and done that. If you find yourself slowing down in your skill set or struggling throughout this course, I encourage you to go back and watch the videos and be thoughtful on your actions. You can also watch different instructors' videos for different mindsets and perspectives, because sometimes you just need a hard reset before you can continue on with your training. In this course, we're not going to be covering maintaining or fixing your firearm if it breaks. You got to refer to your manual or an expert on that topic. We are going to be learning how to operate the firearms at a high level, but this is more like driving the race car as opposed to being a mechanic for the race car. If we put the time and effort into this course material, we will become quick and accurate shooters at a high level. However, getting that last 5 to 10% of mastery is likely not going to come from this course. That last little bit of mastery is going to have to come from you as you specialize your skill set and learn from the grand masters of shooting. As nerdy as it is, I also encourage you to video yourself training so you can go back and take feedback from those videos and correct as necessary. Another easy method that martial artists and dancers have been doing for a long time is just to train in front of a mirror. But I really need you guys to focus on the lessons in this course. Put the phone down, and if you're in a safe area, have your gun nearby for reference. That's really going to enhance your learning. Remember, that consistent daily practice is what's going to make us phenomenal shooters in the long term. And with all that rambling, I think we're ready to start this course. Yeah, let's do this.